everybody, Colleen and Joy here. We have been tagged to answer these questions. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to start that. Just before, I'm going to let you know this is the Joy that has the medical issues, so keep your prayers coming. She's doing good with her heart medication, but then she ended up with an infection, and we had to take her to the vet this last week, but she seems like she's on the upswing, so that's good. I had a cold and haven't been working out since then because of my breathing, but hope to get back on my routine starting next week. And also, if I kind of don't look that great in this, that's probably why, because the stupid cold, it just really knocked me out. I haven't had one in a long time, and I guess I decided it was going to make up make up for it. All right, now to the questions. Thank you, Ginger, for tagging me for this. I think these are great questions. I just hope I don't bore you with my answers. All right, let's see. When did you start gaining weight? Probably around 4 or 5 years old-ish, because I pretty much go back on earlier pictures of me, and it seemed like I looked like a natural size, normal size for age range. Then when I started school, in kindergarten, I remember my mom kind of starting to fuss at me at that point on about losing weight. And looking back at pictures, though, I was never grossly obese. I think my mom just was a bit more freaky about it. So she just really didn't even want me to have pudge. So I'd say I probably was a bit more like on the pudgy side. But then it didn't help that my best friend, that is my best friend now today, has always been a naturally slender person. So pretty much through school, we were always called fat and skinny. So yeah, thanks. All right. What was my heaviest weight? I remember that because I was about to go under for a C-section on my first baby after hours and hours of labor. And they had to determine what kind of anesthesia they could give me to do the C-section. And ended up I needed that real industrial strength one, the one that basically you can't lift your head for 4 to 8 hours afterwards because you could end up with excruciating migraine type of headache from it. But that's the one I had to have because I was extremely big. And I believe they weighed me in at like 289 at that time. And now granted, my son ended up also being 10'6" and a half at birth and 22 inches long. So, yeah, and when I was during that pregnancy, just about anybody that came across me would always say, oh, you're having twins. That's how big I was, circumference. And, yeah. And it's funny, I would say, no, I've already been tested for that, I'm not. And they would still, oh, no, you're having twins, you're huge. It's like, people are so sweet to let you know that you're huge. Thanks. Okay, let's see, what diets have you been on? Do you want to be here all night or all day? Just about all of it. I'd say probably the one program that you buy that I haven't done is Nutrisystem. But really all the other ones, Weight Watchers, Beverly Hills Diet, Fat Flush, Fruit Flush, Atkins Fat Fast, of course HCG, and pretty much almost any diet that basically you were limited down just to one food for the whole day, like, nothing but yogurt for the day, or things like that. And, just all those, everything. I can't even think of one that I probably haven't been on except for the Nutrisystem. Even Jenny Craig I dabbled with only because my daughter wanted to try it, and I was kind of just being the team player. I really didn't like that program at all. I didn't like how their selections of food were. I thought it was way too starchy and processed. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, Georgia, you're kidding me. Let's see. All right, so, okay, so what is your goal, a number size or a goal on the scale? All right, when I first started my HCG journey, it was a goal for on the scale. But as I continued on and progressed, because you start going into sizes that you've never been able to go into before with HCG, sizes start becoming a real interest for me. So I have to say both with that one. And let's see, what is my favorite food? My favorite food is Mexican. And again, the next question is, and what is your favorite food now? And I would say Mexican, but I just don't have it often. If I want to tell you about a favorite food that I've acquired a taste for since losing the weight, is I love roasted vegetables. I just love them. just mix a bunch of vegetables up. It could be all kinds of different ones. I usually just make sure I have in the house for sure zucchini, broccoli, and mushrooms. And then I toss in some shrimp with some olive oil and garlic, minced garlic, and kosher salt, and just stick it under the broiler for a few minutes, and I love it. And it's so funny because my family always looks at the dish and they say, oh my gosh, that's so much food. And then they look at it again and they go, but really it's probably basically no calories. I'm like, yeah, that's right. So, yeah, see, the cold started to kind of get my voice in it. What food will you not give up? Okay, Mexican. I'll just sound like a broken record. How do you reward your accomplishment? Buying smaller sizes. Because I'm still excited that I actually can look at something and say to myself, I have to get a small. I mean, because that hasn't happened in my whole lifetime. When I went to Old Navy for those yoga pants that were on sale a few weeks ago, I actually, extra small was a better size for me. And again, that's incredibly mind-blowing for me. So you have to understand, it's like to wrap my head around it each day is just bizarre. Okay, let's see. What will you do at goal? Well, what I have done since I've been at goal is a lot happier, a lot healthier, and a lot more outgoing. Okay, let's see. What plan are you now following? I guess you would call it P4. What is your favorite body part? I think they're all pretty darn important. What are your current non-scale goals? Well, for me, it is to see how many people I can help with their journey, with things that I've learned, tips, tricks, experiences, and in turn, by helping those people, then also be able to help my family as well. Let's see, what makes losing weight hard for you? I think for anybody, it's if you have too much hunger, because hunger is a natural sensation that your body is made to feel so that you make sure you sustain yourself. But HCG kind of fixes that. The few times that I have had hunger and I've found different tricks and tips that I have shared in the past that help with that, it's great because I'm sorry, but I would just say it's the hunger. Let's see. Oh, we're going down to the very, very, very last question. Would you ever consider weight loss surgery? No. And would I have considered it in the past when I was heavier? That's a hard one because actually I know somebody, and this lady was so incredibly healthy, super healthy. I mean, she had weight. She had weight that she could lose. Again, not grossly obese, but she definitely had weight to lose. But I guess some doctor decided she was, heavy enough to be able to get the whatever the surgery she did to get the weight off through surgery. And she is so skinny and frail now, and she has so many medical problems. And I know someone that had researched one of the techniques had said when she was doing the research that the reason why that happens is because something with the intestine, your body can't absorb the nutritional value of food the way it needs to. And don't slam me if any of you have done it and you haven't had these kind of situations and you still feel that what that did for you, like saved your life, more power to you. But I'm just saying that seeing this poor lady, basically she's struggling for her life. She absolutely looks anorexic now, and she's constantly being thrown into the hospital because of her conditions. She's battled with cancers. I mean, I don't know, it just seems so weird that it wasn't until she had that procedure that she just plummeted downhill. I pray for her every day that she can just have her health. All right, well, stupid computer having the email sound going off tells me that's it. I'm going to go before this tape gets ruined. All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy my answers. I'm looking forward to listening and seeing everybody else's answers. And that's it. Thanks.